Welcome back to, I meant to click that one, the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Today, we're just going to have a fun little casual live stream. I'm going to have a basically little mini Q&A, AMA session here at the end. But obviously, last live stream, we missed Tails. So here's 10 seconds of Tails. It's just going to be live this time. Our resident Shiba Inu and Dogecoin. I was trying to make a video about Dogecoin because Elon recently pumped it on Twitter. Just kind of for fun, but I didn't get around to doing that today. But hey, we got Tails right here, right? But she doesn't like the mic I use now, so she just kind of keeps staring at it. So I'll go ahead and put her down. And you got to make payment when payment's due. Hey, sit. Good girl. All right. So now that we've paid the owner here, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. So, okay, spoiler, that's supposed to be the last page you see. Obviously, well, I shouldn't say obviously. If you haven't heard, that Ledger was hacked. They were hacked earlier this year, which that news kind of made its rounds briefly. And but the real concern here is that the whole document containing all of the breached data was recently released on raid forums. They wanted to be paid for it. Again, it says right here, the data breach was in June. Contains the emails of over 1 million Ledger customers, and it says it has the personal information of 270,000 Ledger customers. I've seen the hacked data. Okay, and Satoshi Nakamoto, he is in there. That's a screenshot of the data. But I think it's just someone using the Satoshi name. But hey, you never know. Maybe we should go knock on his door and ask. Just kidding. That's like the worst thing you could do based off something like this. But so seriously, we have the Ledger leak. I think it's kind of illegal to share it. Tons of people's information in there. I didn't buy this. It's been sent around. Some people have it and whatever. You can ask around. But I'm asking you, if you want to find out if you were impacted, to join the VoskCoin Talk forum, to post on here, and someone can check based off the email that is associated with your account on here. If the information is potentially different or you wanted to provide additional info, we can use that to check as well, as along with other people, anyone who has access to the list. But it's not something that I think I can just freely distribute to you guys. And I'm worried about kind of being part of the problem instead of being kind of part of the solution. And when I say that, like, part of the solution, like what exactly does that mean? Well, one of the big things I mean by that is that, like, if you were breached and your personal phone number is in here, like, that's a big deal, and you're going to be a huge target of SIM swap attacks. Okay, so what is a SIM swap attack? If you don't know, so if you don't know, so a lot of phones still use SIM cards. And an attacker gets another SIM card, they call your phone company, they say they're you, they have your enough personal information to get through the basic security checks. You're like, hey, yeah, I got a new phone and I got a new SIM card. Can you go ahead and activate my phone for me? Then they go and log into like your Coinbase account, right? And it's got access to your coins on there. And this isn't necessarily has to be Coinbase, just any crypto exchange or anywhere where you have a 2FA, two-factor authentication security thing. Basically, when you log in, it's like, hey, we're going to text you this code, enter that, and then you can do whatever you want. They can do that now because they're basically in control of your phone. And they didn't even steal it. They just did a SIM card swap, and now they have all the functionality they would have if you went and had your phone there. So, that's a big concern. Also, all of our videos this month are sponsored by Compass. You can head to minewithcompass.com and check out what they do. Basically, they're looking to be a Bitcoin mining marketplace, a co-location service. You can look at all the basically connections and possibilities that are possible with them, as well as explore buying mining hardware directly from them if you should be interested in doing so. Also, we're really close to 10,000 followers on Twitter. And that's a cool number, so I'd really appreciate if you would just follow us on Twitter if you're not already. One other quick note about VoskCoin is we are still hiring. I'm looking for another part-time, full-time video editor, so if that's interesting at all, please apply. If you're interested in a different potential position, I have some of those outlined in another jobs application. So again, if you have any interest at all and you think you're qualified and you think you can contribute to the team, yeah, obviously I'm interested in connecting with you. So I'll have those linked out. I actually forgot to add this to the actual video description before I started the live stream. So I just put them in the live chat, and obviously I will add them after the fact. If you're like, well, how do I secure my stuff with 2FA when 2FA is required, but if I use my phone number, it's not secure. So the best basic thing you can do is use Google 2FA. Okay, it's basically an app, and you authenticate. Someone just commented they use Authy. That's another great alternative. You can also do there's also 2FA hardware, not hardware. Yeah, they're called like security keys, like the UB key. And if you've ever seen like RSA tags, like a bunch of government employees use those. Those are an option too. A little bit more complex, a little bit better. But hey, there it is. So so again, just to round out the whole Ledger leak hack and everything like that, I really hope you weren't impacted or affected. If you're worried, go ahead. I'm happy to help out anyone in our community. And, I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. But to be honest, like going through the list and seeing the stuff on there, I couldn't believe just how many people, all the data. One of the really interesting things, you put in zip codes around you and you're like, whoa, I didn't know there's a crypto user up the street. I mean, obviously, maybe I shouldn't really say that, but you'd want to do it. It's like one of the first, once you're like, oh my God, I'm on there. Whew, I'm really glad I'm not on that list. One of the next things you probably think about is like, isn't the crypto near me? But again, not trying to promote that or solicit that kind of behavior or anything like that. Just being honest. If you don't agree, I kind of think you're lying. So in other huge cryptocurrency news, and also if you guys want to just bomb me with a bunch of questions here in the chat right now, and I can follow up with the answers here shortly. And also, please hit the thumbs up. Makes a big difference on YouTube with the rankings and everything like that. First thing you see, okay, other than the title, obviously, is just the prices here at the top, right? Looking good. Wait. Down 17%. Okay. And Stellar is dumping too, because Stellar is basically a different version of XRP, more or less. That's one way you could go ahead and say that, right? That's a significant drop on a generally pretty bullish day, or just good day, or not a bad day when it comes to cryptocurrency and crypto prices. Also, with the recent dips and stuff, Ethereum coming back down from like 650, 660 or something. You're like, oh wow, what a dip. Don't forget that this coin was trading in the hundreds of dollars earlier this year. Earlier this year, it was trading in the hundreds of dollars, and now it's trading over $600. And you could have bought Bitcoin for about $20,000 less per coin. Again, some things to keep in mind there. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, commonly referred to simply by their abbreviation, SEC, intends to sue Ripple over its sale of XRP. Also, I'm mad that I have a little bit of Stellar. I didn't dump it. I'm mad I didn't realize that just the market was going to react this way, because it's like, if XRP is going to dump big because of something like this, and this is so similar, Stellar's probably going to dump too. And again, they're not exactly the same, but I'm better than that. Were you better than that? Did you make those trades? Let me know in the chat and in the comments below. So, anyway, getting sued over their sale, right? Ripple is already being sued. Investors in a... that looks really weird with the highlight right there. Oh my gosh. Yep, that's what I wanted to do. So, XRP is being sued already. Class action lawsuit claims that the company said XRP's price would rise. That suit began in 2018 and continues its course through the courts. The company's previously paid almost $1 million, $700,000 in fines on charges it violated the aspects of the Bank Secrecy Act, brought by FinCEN, Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, as well as an additional $450,000 in fines to the U.S. Attorney's Office of good old Northern District of California. California, is one of the worst states if you're a car guy. I'll leave it at that. I'm a car guy, okay? I'm never going to California. According to Masari, Ripple has sold about 1.2 billion in XRP over the years. So let's be honest, they made their coin out of thin air. It's not even mined. They didn't even burn 1 watt of electricity for it. And so they write some code, got these digital currency, digital coins, and they sold them for 1.2 billion. Wow. It's insane. Like, absolutely insane. And so this is a response associated to Garlinghouse, which, if you don't know, the CEO of XRP, which, well, never mind, before I go on a rant. And in this reply, XRP is a currency. It does not have to be registered as an investment contract. In fact, the Justice Department and Treasury's FinCEN already determined that XRP is a virtual currency in 2015, and the other G20 regulators have done the same. No other country has classified XRP as a security. So you notice there's no mention of crypto in, well, there is crypto here, but there's no mention of crypto like right here in this immediate reply revolving around XRP. So, like, is XRP a currency? Then it says a virtual currency. Is it a cryptocurrency though? Because, to be honest, if it's not a cryptocurrency and it's just a digital currency, right? I don't think I really care. Do you care? I mean, I know there's a lot of Ripple fanboys out there. I'm not trying to hurt all the feelings today, but he claims this to be an attack on the entire crypto industry and American innovation. American innovation. So, I mean, you've sold $1.2 billion in your coin. Like, you know, you've indirectly raised all these funds. They want to cut. You best believe that. I'm not saying that's right either, but I mean, at the end of the day, they're mad about money, and the other party wants their money, and these guys want to be the new money. And they've made ridiculous money along the way. It's just the same old story. Everything comes back to money. And so Ripple and our hundreds, and this is in his words, his reply here, and this kind of, Ripple and our hundreds of customers made up of the world's top financial institutions that have come to depend on Ripple to deliver high-value solutions. It's just like, didn't we want to get away from banks? Instead, you just want to be an intermediary for the banks? I mean, are you just the new Swift, the new MoneyGram? They bought one of those. What was it, MoneyGram? Or they paid a ton of millions and millions of dollars. Millions and millions of dollars they raised by selling those Ripples, those XRPs, on top of all their investors. It's just messed up, man. It's messed up. You know, Nature Things just made a very good comment, and what he just said, this is a better screen for it. He just said, I got an email from Ledger that my contact info is leaked. And that may have been an official email, but it may not have been. What I've noticed is I've been getting, and I'm sure everyone else has been getting, tons of spam email saying that, hey, your Ledger was hacked. Go ahead and do XYZ. It's a phishing attempt. And I'm not talking about with a rod on a Sunday. Okay, what we're dealing with is they're trying to extract your money, your information, get access to additional things, and they know that you're involved with cryptocurrency because of the ledger. Having your data leaked and breached and leaked is probably the better term, is it's incredibly bad news when it relates to cryptocurrency, because there are people that bought ledgers because they have a lot of money in crypto, a lot of coins in crypto. And in a market like this, can translate to a whole lot of money. So it's super dangerous. You know, this is something like someone shows up to your house with a gun and they're like, hey, dude, I saw you on the list. Give me that Bitcoin. I'm killing everybody here. I probably shouldn't say it on YouTube. But, you know, it's it's a serious thing. It's violent. Possibilities. It's a massive security risk, and like for your data to be breached in anything associated with a cryptocurrency hardware wallet used to store between hundreds to millions of dollars is pretty scary, because you're not gonna buy a crypto wallet if you don't at least have more money in crypto, then the price of the wallet, you know, depending on which one you bought and when, between like $60 and $150, $200 if you got the Ledger Blue, they completely abandoned. That was very disappointing. Witness 101, one of the top requests for 20 seconds of tail, says that XRP will be less than 30 cents by tomorrow. Whew, you know, that's a good point. Go ahead and open up this. And I need to take care of a quick trade. It's not Ripple, though. What else is going on? What other questions do you guys have before we go ahead and just round out today's video stream? Again, if you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up. It makes a big difference. And I just appreciate, and again, I always appreciate you guys tuning in, supporting the channel, supporting the live streams. I want to do more streams. I want to make these streams better and more entertaining. 510 Finn, I heard you're a car guy living in California. Good luck, man. Good luck. XRP dump will flow to ETH. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Do rigs with beefier cards do better than rigs with more cards if both rigs have the same hash rate? I'd say, like, generally speaking, I'd rather have, you know, I'd rather have less cards. You know, it's easier to expand something like that. It's easier to, sorry, just making sure I sell. I'm selling like my little bag of Stellar. I'm mad I forgot. Or didn't think about it like that to a full extent. All right, 3,000 XLMs, RIP. Nothing like selling the dip. Genius. Hey, not every trade you make is a great trade, but sometimes losing less money, I mean, that's all you can do in the short term. It's not like I'm taking this money out. I'll just put it towards other things. Anyway, did I shut down the Discord? So the Discord invite link is in the video description below. It's the updated link. So you can join the Discord through there. We recently purged all the inactive accounts and bots and increased the security measures. So if you were in the Discord previously and you're inactive for over a month, then you were removed along with a bunch of bot accounts. Okay, Snake Doctor 78 thinks proof of work is going away. I mean, I'd say generally speaking that's impossible just based off Bitcoin. And if someone forked Bitcoin, you know, adjusted Bitcoin so hard that it was no longer proof of work, we can go ahead and just kiss crypto goodbye, because you just can't change something so fundamental about that coin at this point. Bitcoin will always be proof of work. It will always be mineable. And if that's not the case, then malicious actors, bad actors have taken over the coin. We need to look for some new alternatives. So moving XRP and XLM to ETH or BTC. I mean, I think BTC is high right now. It's awesome to see, but I think Ethereum's price is lagging in comparison to Bitcoin's price. You know, the recent the moves forward. I mean, Bitcoin's hitting new all-time high. Ethereum is half of its all-time high. It's not always that simple, but you know, I like just kind of fundamental analysis like that on like a basic level, and I guess it's just really a bit of a common sense, right? So what other questions do you guys have? My man, Tails is greater than Dogecoin. Absolutely true. Jackson Palmer, the creator of Dogecoin, abandoned Dogecoin, and some of the main devs on Dogecoin are bronies. I'll leave it at that. Also, keep in mind, everything I say in this video is just based off my experiences and my crazy journey here in cryptocurrency. None of it's financial advice. Not a financial advisor. I have no idea what prices are going to do. No one does. And I can't give you advice on that even if I did, which I can't. So don't listen to anyone who says that they can. So what strategy should I take if I have zero electricity costs? I'll be plugging in any miner you can get as soon as possible. After that, you just look for the most profitable miner, even if it's not energy efficient, because you don't pay your electric for whatever reason. What other questions? What strategy? I just read that. You made me read the same question again. Not your normal miner, a fellow crypto YouTuber who has mining content. Check his stuff out if you want to. Hey, man. Wes, yeah, the property is going. It's as far as the property. Oh, As far as the property, um, I mean, it's slow moving right now. We're finalizing our house plans, and let me just move this over here. It's gonna be a little bit more in sync with stuff. So finalizing the house plans right now, and that's kind of slowing things down. And because we've bought the property, we've closed on the property, we're building our house on it so we can live there and spend all of our time. And I'm gonna spend all my money on this freaking solar farm for better and worse, and just have fun, take this as far as possible. So as far as progress right now, we are just waiting on some permits to come through. We are finalizing a couple things with the actual build, and other than that, we just have to get that rolling. Once we move in is when I'm going to start the solar build. I don't want, it's too much to do both of them at once. That needs to get situated. I need to get in there and get situated, and then I can walk out the door and walk a couple hundred yards, and there I am at the new solar farm. I am going to I am going to obviously be planning the whole way and doing everything I can other than like the actual building part beforehand. Some of this includes like I'm going to clear it. It's going to be well underway by that time, I guess I should say. But I'm not going to be putting any panels up until, realistically, Q4 2021. And I don't want people to get too wrapped up in this and be like, oh, dude, you've been talking about this forever. You ever going to get to that? All you ever do is talk about it, but you never do it. I mean, look, I've said from the jump, my friends, that this is going to take me a year. Okay, a year from now, that's next December. So anyway, it'll be fun journey. Yeah, I need to go check out Mr. Miner Dude's super cool farm. I see you in the chat, Degar. That's who he is. That's a secret identity. So let's see, what other questions you guys have before we round out the stream? So I'll do like just 2 more minutes of questions. I don't want to make the video too long. If you guys are tuning out, getting too rambly and all that kind of stuff. Again, please hit the thumbs up if you're here. It makes a big difference, by the way. We got 270 viewers and only 106 up. So, we got to get that up to 200, my friends. I want to start mining. What about Monero? CPU. If you want to mine Monero, it's all about Ryzen CPUs, man. Offhand, I'm blanking on like the best one to come. The best bang for buck model, but simply put, the newest Ryzen CPUs, the most powerful ones, and thus also the most expensive ones, will be the most profitable. But there's going to be some kind of return there, so between what's it called, like diminishing returns. There's diminishing returns, so we'll see. Ooh, some people. Oh, I can't say that one. YouTube will blow me up and ban me. ETH breakout confirmation coming from Ben J. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. A VoskCoin live stream in the comments. Ben J said that ETH breakout confirmation coming. Okay, that is the confirmation that it's coming, my friends. It's that simple. Ben J, thank you. I do think ETH will pump, so that'll be fun. That'll be cool stuff. Is your let's see, in personal opinion, which pool is better for XMR? It depends. Do you even want Monero XMR? You could just nice hash it up and get paid out in Bitcoin, but would you rather get Monero in this current market or get paid in a 23K Bitcoin? Hey, some people think it's going to 100,000. Time will tell. Time will absolutely tell. If you guys haven't, please make sure to subscribe to the channel while I close out this stream. Again, I always appreciate you guys tuning in and viewing. I'm gonna be adding some stuff. I've got the little stream deck thing that I need to set up. I want to make just a little more fun, interactive live streams for you guys. And some of the other things are just we got a lot of cool stuff going on. Again, we just brought on a video editor. I don't know if you've noticed, but our recent video edits, they've been fantastic, I think, and a lot more funny and engaging compared to our older edits. And the reason being is, I can admit it, I'm a man, right? he's a better editor, and he's spending way more time than I was on those edits. So it's super cool to just see the content presented in a little bit more of a fun and engaging and way, and some more like, they're not really all memes, but like just funny edits. A couple videos ago, I talked about getting Lambos and this and that, and then he edits my head onto a guy in front of some Lambos. That's funny. Like, shout out to Ty Lopez, because clearly he knows all about making money and getting Lambos. That's a joke, by the way, if you didn't know. Ty Lopez, wow. If you want to pay him to teach you stuff, just go ahead and pay me, and I'll actually try to teach you something. But hey, that's another reason why all of our content is free here on YouTube. So yeah, we do have some video sponsors here and there, but that's because if we relied on donations, my house would be foreclosed on, and I don't have a ridiculous mortgage. So other than that, I appreciate you tuning in. Please hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment below if you're watching this after the fact. If you're in the stream, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you, Brenton, Georgie. I haven't decided on the solar panels to answer your question. BTZ, I like the little emoji going on there. Cosmos, a channel supporter. I appreciate all you guys, by the way, who support the channel with just like the $5 a month subscription. We're actually going to be looking to build out some more stuff on that to make that a little bit more fun and engaging and rewarding. But I need to explore what's realistically possible and what YouTube will also let us do, because you walk this fine line with YouTube. YouTube's fun and cool and this platform and all that stuff, but you do the wrong thing, they'll slap you in the face and ban you because they don't need you. But I need YouTube to be able to effectively connect with you guys. So anyway, I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys on the next video, which will be tomorrow. We're doing a video a day right now, even on the holidays. So happy holidays, but I'll tell you that again here shortly.